CEO of Team Fit 413. Today, I want to share with Diamond in your business in 90 days. So, the first thing I want to talk to you about is hitting Emerald. Hitting Emerald was a huge goal, right? So, then you hit Emerald. People usually surpass right by Ruby, which is 4 active coaches with 2 emeralds, and go straight to Diamond. I like to call Ruby the unicorn rank. So if you are an active emerald and you are shooting for diamond, here is how you can do that in 90 days. So the first thing is your business activity tracker. This is what mine looks like, okay? It is entirely filled up. There is not a single blank space there except for my one weekend day, which is Sunday, and that is the day that I use to unplug. However, when I was shooting to hit diamond, I didn't take any days off of this business activity tracker. I filled it out every single day, Monday through Friday, for 90 days. I promise you, if you print out your business activity tracker, you can find a copy on your online office, or you can find it in the file section of Team Fit 413. If you print it out and you fill it in all the spaces, you fill them out completely every single day, which means you are doing your vital behaviors every single day, you will hit diamond in 90 days. The vital behaviors are so crucial to being successful in this business. Aside from the business activity tracker, there are a ton of apps that you can use to stay in contact with your coach. The first one is Voxer. This is great for you to touch base with her on some questions that you may have that are a little bit more in depth. So by now, you should already understand how to enroll your customers, how to enroll your coaches, and you should already know what you need to be doing to stay active and to help your coaches stay active. You should also be very familiar with the Team Beachbody online office, the FAQ section, and how to use your resources like YouTube and Google and all of those trainings. If you are really serious about this business, it is important for you to get really close and really comfortable with your personally sponsored coach. And the best way to do that is with Voxer. So if you have in-depth questions, please be sure to download this app and reach out to your coach so that she can help you more one-on-one and get you to that next level in your business. The next thing is, so you might be familiar with the FAQs, but I do understand that it can definitely be confusing. So after you check those FAQs, make sure that you are sharing some of that valuable information with your coaches, and making sure that if you have any specific questions about those FAQs, that you don't reach out to your coach, but that you hop on online FAQ chat and clarify some of those questions that you may have in the FAQ. It is wonderful to reach out to your coach. However, your coach is here for guidance in trainings and in motivating you. She is not someone that is going to be able to fix orders for you, that is going to be able to clarify FAQs for you. That is something that the Coach Online Office FAQ chat will be able to answer for you, and customer service. Again, make sure that you are plugging into YouTube trainings. We have a ton of amazing top coaches that post their YouTube videos and put their valuable information out there for each and every one of you. Pick a top coach that you relate to the most. For me, that was Bonnie Engel, and have a secret mentorship with them. So instead of maybe plugging into a training that you might not be able to relate to, of a coach that you really don't feel connected with, find a coach that you feel like you can relate to on a personal level and do 15 to 20 minutes of their trainings every single day. Obviously, some of their trainings are going to be a little bit longer than others, but make sure that you are using that time wisely and that you're really absorbing that information and that you really feel like you're connecting with that top coach. So just a little quick recap before I go any further. Making sure that you're using your business activity tracker. Your coach, whether it was myself or another coach, should have sent you a welcome email with a business activity tracker that looked very similar to this. There is a revamped 2017 version. Again, you can find copies of this on the team page, or you can also find these on the Team Beachbody website. Making sure that you are downloading apps like Voxer and Zoom to help you continue that one-on-one relationship with your coach. Checking those FAQs, and if you still have questions about the FAQ, clarifying that with the Coach Online Office, and plugging into YouTube trainings. So that was step 1 and step 2. Step 3 is to post a minimum of 3 to 5 times a day. When I was shooting for Diamond, I was without a doubt every single day sharing 3 times a day. What I loved to share about was my fitness, my food, my faith, and my family. If you have not already done so, most of you probably have, outline up to 10 things that define you. Who is your avatar coach? Who do you want to attract in this business? You want to attract people that are just like you. You want to attract people that are already motivated, that maybe need some help in their fitness journey, but that are ready to rock and roll in their health and wellness journey. And what kind of women are you specifically looking for? Are you looking for women that are into music, into traveling, into hiking, into nature? Maybe you're into yoga or into HIIT workouts. What is your avatar? Make a list of those 10 things and be sharing about those things 3 to 5 times a day, non-negotiable, every single day. Make sure that your posts are eye-catching and appealing. Remember that what you post on Facebook and on your Facebook like page is probably very different to what you should be posting on Instagram. While you can recycle and reuse some of that content, Instagram is based off of eye-catching right away. Who is going to stop their scroll to look at your feed? Or Facebook is built more on that one-on-one relationship, wanting to really capture the attention of your audience by letting them know as many details as possible. So your Facebook posts can be a little bit longer than the posts on your Instagram. Making sure that you are saving the collages for Facebook, your Facebook like page, and those clear, crisp, pretty posts for Instagram. Again, if you have not plugged into a social media training like Coach Prep School, make sure that you do so. That is something that is going to absolutely be applicable to your business and your continued success as you are pushing to diamond. And the last thing that I want to touch on is being engaged in the team page. One thing that is really going to separate you from the rest is your ability to engage in the team page. As you grow as a leader, you're going to be running your own team page. And you're going to find that the first several months, your team page is probably going to have very little engagement. This is going to be frustrating. But remember, you were there once too. Sometimes the team pages can just be a little bit overwhelming and really scary. It is your job as a leader, when your coach posts in those team pages or when you have a team call, to be on those team calls or to be engaged in those posts. When I was shooting for Diamond, every single time my coach would make a post on the team page, I was liking it, I was reading it, I was rereading it, and then I was commenting on it. And then, if I had any questions, I would check YouTube. And then, after checking YouTube, I would reach out to her if I still had questions about what she was implying in her posts. So make sure you are reading those posts that your coach is sharing and that you are being engaged in the team page. That is what is going to set the leaders apart from the rest. Making sure that you are paving that way for some of the coaches that maybe you've already added to your team that are in the team page. Making sure that you're engaged, making sure that you are generating some conversations in the team page. And team calls are huge. Making sure that you are setting that time aside every single week to be on the team calls is going to be crucial to your success in this business. Every single coach that leads a team call is a diamond coach or above. And there is a reason why we have hit those milestones. That is because every single Monday, without a fail, we are plugged in to the team calls. And the only times that we are not on those team calls is if there is another conflict that is not something like sitting down, reading a book, family dinner, things like that. Those are all amazing things, and we understand that yes, sometimes you have to set your things aside as priorities, and sometimes you're just not going to be able to make those team calls. But if you are on those calls 90% of the time, you will move your business forward. I understand that we have recordings, but again, being on those calls live shows that you are setting designated time aside for your business. So, quick recap again. Using your business activity tracker is number 1. Making sure that you are using your resources is number 2. Making sure that you are attracting your avatar and posting 3 to 5 times a day, non-negotiable, on social media is number 3. And making sure that you are engaged in the team page and on team calls is number 4. Before I end this call, I wanted to just touch on one more thing, and that is push groups. Being a part of push groups are going to be huge for you. If you are in a Push to Diamond group, you better plan on going all out and designating all of your efforts to that Push to Diamond group. Your coach sets a lot of time aside to create content that is valuable to you for these push groups to help you personally hit diamond. So whether you are in a push to diamond group, a push to emerald group, push to ruby group, whatever kind of group that you are in, make sure that you are actively engaged and you are involved in those. When I was in push groups, if we didn't complete one assignment, we were removed from the group. Obviously, sometimes those groups can be a little bit more lax. It all depends on the coach that is running them. But make sure that you are completing those assignments every single day, and again, setting that time aside to push your business forward. When I was shooting for diamond, I had this fire in my belly like no other. I could taste it. I could see diamond like at that finish line. Like it was so close, I could just grab it in my hands. And that is the fire you have to have in your belly. If you truly believe that you can do this and you can be successful in this business, then you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family, you owe it to your coaches that you've enrolled, you owe it to your challengers to give it your all, to give it 100%, to let them know that this business, that this opportunity is possible. That is all up to you. We can provide you the resources, we can provide you with the trainings, we can provide you with all the information and whereabouts that you could possibly need, but unless you are implementing it and unless you can believe it for yourself, you will not be successful. So I want to leave you with this. Every single person in this business has self-doubt. I have doubt, my coaches have had doubt. The one thing that keeps the winners from the losers is refusing to accept failure. I have failed. I have failed so many times. I have probably failed more than most of you. But I continue to press forward. I do not let those no's hinder my ability to be successful in this business. I look at those no's as a challenge and I say, you know what? This person may not have believed in me. This person might not ever see my vision, but I'm going to prove them wrong by showing up, and I'm going to crush my goals tenfold. That is the tenacity that you need to have in your business. So I'm so proud of you guys for making it this far in your business. You have already hit emerald if you are watching this video, which means you are already leading a wonderful and very strong team. Again, make sure that you are just doing those valuable things every single day and setting that time aside for you to be successful in your business. So hitting diamond in your business in 90 days is entirely doable and so completely up to you. If you have any further questions, again, make sure you check the file section of our group. There is a ton of valuable information in there, and I will make sure to also post some of the information that I shared in this video with you guys in the comment section. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, guys.